Holo
Hello,
Gelato
Gelato
Familia.
Familia.
We're back with another Holo Gelato Live. As we had mentioned, I had mentioned yesterday during that live that we would be back to do another live, possibly today, depending on how Abbie was feeling and everything. So she is here,
Yes.
and a lot of you were asking questions about uh, Abbie's first time experience at Club 33. I ended up surprising her for her birthday to take her to Club 33 with some help of our friends, and it was a great day. But we're probably going to not start that just yet. We want enough people to come in so we can have like the discussion and everything. So right now we have uh, Giant Peter Adventures Hollow Hollow Part 2.
Yes.
I see. I got another 50K views overnight. Awesome.
Wow.
Good for you. And Eye to Eye. Oh yes, of course. Yep. I got to sport a Goofy movie. You just got to. I'm sorry. I'm a 90s kid, so I mean, growing up in the 90s, I mean, a Goofy movie is like one of those what do you call it? Classic Disney movies without it being like full-fledged Disney animation. It's just a cult classic for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, in any case, so
I
yeah,
liked a Goofy movie.
yeah, yeah. We saw a lot of it this past year.
Yeah, too bad what's his name wasn't there. Aaron.
Oh yeah, Aaron. Yeah, she's friend. Well, she was friends with um
Aaron Lore.
Aaron Lore, the actor. Well, I call him an actor. You just call him Aaron.
Aaron.
She used to give him a lot of crap, but he was the singing voice for Max, who also played one of the Bash brothers in the Mighty Ducks, and also played in the movie Newsies. So
Mm-hmm.
he did a lot for Disney in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I grew up with him. Our moms worked together in the hospital. They shared an office space, so we had to um like spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And then my mom would say, "Be nice, or he won't take you to the red carpet." And I said, "Okay, fine."
And now he's living it up, being married to Idina Menzel.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love for her to reconnect back with him. One, I would just like to see like if he would remember her, and two, I just want to meet Idina Menzel. So it's like,
I know. I don't know if he would remember me, and then I don't know if he would want to remember me. I was kind of mean when we were growing up. I'm like, I don't get how you're gonna do this movie. You can't skate. You suck. And he was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna take you." So I had to be nice, but he did take me to the premiere for the Mighty Ducks 2, which he did appear in. And I got to meet all the cast there. I got all this merch signed thanks to him and his mom. But yeah, I just see him as Aaron because that's who I grew up with. And we would be together all summer because we're stuck in that damn hospital.
but yeah, that would be really cool to. I think honestly, I would love to meet him too, just because again, growing up in the '90s, like I watched him. But yeah, probably if you were like mean to him now, that's probably what would rekindle saying, "Oh yeah, now I
I
remember."
remember.
Yes, and we got Kiki and Luca in the house. Welcome in, Kiki and Luca.
Hey.
Let's see. I had a similar shirt, but it was the genie that said "Spring Break." Okay, so like that style kind of shirt.
Mm,
We all have celeb friends when living in Cali. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Who's yours? That's great. And let's see. Well, one of my old high school teacher's friends is one of the members of All For One. No
Oh,
kidding.
wow.
Wait, so one of your old high school teacher, so your teacher is friends with a member of All For One. That is awesome. Again, big in the 90s, man. I mean, I'm telling you, like, I swear, like, that was the song. Like, I geeked out at D23 when they were doing when they sang "I Swear" right before Demaro announced the 4 new cruise ships that's going to be part of the Disney Cruise Line fleet. So that was exciting. And speaking of Disney Cruise Line too, I know that I mentioned this before that Bluey and Bingo are set to come to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and the Disney Cruise Line. But I believe it was today they officially made the announcement that they'll be going on the ship. They'll be premiering on the ship in February.
Oh,
so like that's very soon.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess they're going to kick off on the Disney Cruise Line first.
Okay.
And
Bluey is very popular with the littles.
Yeah, like I mean, I bet you Disney's kind of kicking themselves because they had the opportunity to own the full rights, and they're like, you know, no, we don't want this. Like, why? And it's like they're probably like, oh boy, we made a boo boo. But then also too, we went to the resort for a little bit today. We didn't go into the parks because we didn't have a reservation, but we hung around downtown Disney. We got to do the Chippendale Ornament Trail.
Yes.
And we also got to hang out in the Pixar Place Hotel because Abbie ended up snagging us a brunch reservation at the Great Maple.
Yes.
And we got 2 videos coming out for Holo Gelato, so look out for those as well. But while we were there, apparently they have the Earl of Sandwich area, I guess, all blocked up. Disney filed 3 permits for what was it, the La Brea Bakery?
Yeah.
And 2 of the ticket booths that are set for demolished for Portos.
Yeah, the Portos, the concept art, that Portos looks huge.
Yeah.
But most of the Portos that are up, they are very big buildings and very popular. So I don't get how it's going to be honest.
Yeah, we'll see, because it's very close to like the Esplanade. So I would have thought that they would have wanted to go more further back, especially because of the popularity.
Yes. And then I know that my one of my friends, her fiance is like a bigger manager for Portos, and he was sitting down when this was first in talk. So like maybe like 2 years ago, that Disney wants like specific like pastries and drinks just for Disney. So like Mickey shaped Portos items. So
yeah, that's gonna Instagram and TikTok are gonna blow up with that one.
Yes.
I
really enjoy Portos. Like my family goes there a lot for their pastries, but even their plated meals. Like, have you had their plated meals before?
I don't think so. No, I've never.
No, I think we ordered you a sandwich one time.
I think so.
But
probably. Yeah. So we got Haunted Mermaid 13, and welcome in. So glad to see you.
Hi.
Welcome in. And then let's see. Kiki and Luca says Great Maple Donuts are amazing.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
we ended up see the review.
Yes, we ended up getting 2. We ended up getting 2 different donuts. But yeah, you'll see it on the review. I have them uploading now. Yeah, putting the videos together, like with the editing and everything, is fine. It's just like getting everything uploaded, because like either there's an issue either with YouTube, with StreamYard, or the Wi-Fi. It's like it's always a challenge. But I have I think 5 videos like uploading at once. So they're all going to be released in different times, but hopefully they'll be up soon for you guys.
But yeah, excuse my voice. It's still a little scratchy. Yeah,
so we wanted
it's scratchy show.
But yeah, so yeah, we wanted to come on and again showcase talking about Abbie's birthday and her experience at Club 33, because it was her first time. I've been there several times. Yeah. But that was always her goal, was to go to Club 33 and
see beyond the door. Because there was one time I did get to see the door open and I saw the little hallway and I was like, I wonder what's behind there. I would like to see it one time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she was able to walk through the door this time. So
not just me being like a weirdo, like, we'll see what's in there.
Yeah. So we ended up, as you can see, with the thumbnail, we're kind of dressed up a bit. We had our picture taken at the staircase and everything. Now, of course, as some of you may know, or some of you may not know, they have a lot of like rules and regulations and stipulations and everything that you can only take photos, no video. But when you do take fit photos, there's only certain designated spots you can. Like, you can't take photos of like people sitting at the tables, because speaking of celebrities,
there's celebrities there.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see any.
Yes. The couple times that I've been there, I got to see Nicolas Cage. I got to see Rebel Wilson. I got to see, bless his heart, before he ended up with all his health ailments, Bruce Willis. I got to see John Stamos. So, there was quite a few people I got to see at Club 33. Of course, I didn't approach them or anything, because they, not saying that the celebrity may not mind, but Club 33 doesn't appreciate that.
Yeah, they tell us you could take pictures of your table, your food, each other, in your party, a media party.
Yes.
But that's it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we got Kev on the go. There he is. Yeah, Kev got to join us on Abbie's birthday for Club 33.
Thank you.
Yes. And Kiki and Lucas says, Rebel Wilson got banned, right, for taking a photo in the toilet. Yes, she did. She was temporarily suspended from going to Club 33. I think.
Because no pictures in the bathroom.
Yeah, no pictures in the bathroom. Because it is notorious that people want to take photos in the bathrooms because of how clean they are.
They're so pretty.
Yeah. Let's see. John Stamos probably has a bedroom in Club 33. I'm for sure. I can't believe, as time went on, how big of a Disney fan he is. I'm for sure, even with the Eastern Gateway, when they bring back the traditional Disneyland sign, they're probably buying back the Big D. Let's see. George and Rebel Wilson in the same room. That's too much sarcasm.
Oh.
I think, honestly, if her and I got into a conversation, that would be a very interesting one. Yeah. But I love the Pitch Perfect movies. So,
right?
I absolutely love them. Let's see. Haunted Mermaid says, I never ding dong ditch it. Usually I make others do it. And that's because Giant Peter said the ding dong ditch, you hit the buzzer.
No.
I wonder if anybody has ever attempted to even do that to Club 33.
But I think they have a card now, because I would see people.
Right. Well, I mean, just to kind of even just get somebody on the intercom. I think so. I think they have a. Maybe that's why they changed it. They were getting too many ding dong ditches.
Yeah. I was so tempted before.
And then Kiki Lucas says, "You guys look great." Well, thank you so much for the thumbnail.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Imagine walking through Disney that whole way through. I was like, I think I'm a little overdressed for Disney after this.
And then Peter did club like Abbie, but with the with the threes. But we didn't ding dong dash it.
Nope. We behaved.
Yep. For once, we actually behaved.
I know, because Mr. Kev on the go was like, Italiano, are you going to behave?
Yeah, it's you gotta. Which here's the funny thing. Wait, before I get to this, as you can see in the photo, I was I didn't bring my dress suit and everything. I wanted a dress, but I had a tie and everything, and I had it all with a button shirt and everything. So then we decided to hang out into the in the park afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And like a few minutes later, as soon as we came out, the tie came off. I unbuttoned.
Yeah, if you
Let
see
that-
it on Instagram, Peter does comment.
Yeah.
Oh, right after the Club 33 pictures, there's the chest hair.
There it is. And when we were with Kev, we were waiting in line for It's a Small World, and he just did like a close up of my chest and took a picture. He's like, "Well, when I post, I want to see people knowing who I'm with." That's how people know me. It's the Italiano chest hair, you know.
Yep.
Let's see. That Full House Disney World episode is awesome. A close second is George Lopez going to Disneyland in his show. Yeah, a lot of
I loved those 90s shows that would go to Disneyland, like, or Disney World. They usually went to Disney World.
Usually they go to Disney World. Now, there were a few shows, like you had mentioned, George Lopez, Modern Family. They went to Disneyland. But yeah, Full House, Boy Meets World,
Step by Step,
Step by Step, Family Matters, all the TGIF shows.
They all went to Disney World, and I loved it because I'd never been. But I grew up as a Disneyland kid, so I was like, man, that's like Disneyland on steroids. I can't wait to go.
Yep.
And then I learned it, and I'm like, oh my God.
And she's like,
I miss Disneyland.
I miss Disneyland. I miss the size of Disneyland. This is too big. And then I take her on a Disney cruise, and she's like, I enjoyed the parks. I enjoyed the parks, but why couldn't we have done 2 back-to-back Disney cruises? I am very happy that she does enjoy the Disney Cruise Line because...
Well, because I'm so surprised. Like I told you. So boarding the ship, I did not let him know that I have really bad motion sickness. That every other cruise line, I get sick, at least for the first 2 nights where I'm like down and out. I even miss like our seated dinner. So then we board the ship and we're eating at Cabanas, and I'm like, I really hope I don't get sick this time. And he goes, why do you sometimes get sick? I'm like, I get sick on all of them. He's like, haven't you been on like 6 or 7 cruises? Like, yep. And I'm out like a dog.
I'm like, so oh, great.
Like, you didn't tell me this beforehand. I said, no, because I didn't want you to can't. So,
but in any case,
because if you didn't know, the Disney cruise trip was how I reeled him in to start dating.
Yeah, it is very true.
We stayed up because he was back in PA, and I was here, and I was like, I really want to go on a Disney cruise. I've never been. He's like, oh, you should tie it in with a Walt Disney trip. I'm like, well, I'm newly like divorced. I don't want to like just fully take my kids. He's like, but the thing with a Disney cruise, it's best to go with 2 people because then you're pretty much paying for 2 for 1. And I was like, oh, then you want to go with me? And
then I don't say no to a Disney cruise. I don't. I never do. I will never pass up an opportunity to go on a Disney
cruise. And then we're like 4 hours in. I think it's like 4:00 his time. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm keeping you awake. He's like, oh, but I'm planning this. We go at this time and this time. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
So literally not knowing that was going to be my kidney's demise with the kidney stone. Mm-hmm. But luckily, we were still able to enjoy the trip. We enjoyed the cruise. As I said, she definitely wants to go back on one.
Yeah.
So,
but for a Disney cruise, I did not feel the ship. There were only like 2 to 3 instances where I felt it the most, and it was when I was in the very top because we had reservations to Paolo, and that's their fancy restaurant, but it's at the very top of the ship. And that's where you feel the most like movement because it was windy that day.
Yeah.
And then right above when we were eating, because we were at the 9th floor of the deck in Cabanas, that when we were moving really fast.
Right. Yeah. So Kiki and Lucas says, good thing you guys got along.
Yes. Yes. That's what I was thinking also, because we were planning this trip, and I was
blindly.
like, we were gonna be
blindly. Like we only
together for 2 weeks. I was like,
we
wait a
only
minute.
we
We didn't even get together yet. We were just like, oh, you're gonna be my travel partner then.
Yeah, it was just travel partners. We weren't even dating yet, but we did, talk, on social media, through texting, through FaceTime and everything. But we only got to hang out one time, and that was last August. Not this past August, but the last August.
For the OG55 meetup.
Yeah, for the OG55 meetup, and
we hit it off, but
it was just one day. Like it wasn't, so we were kind of putting all our eggs in the same basket, but we took a risk. But hey, you know what? It ended up working out here, and we got the one and only theme park wizard in the house.
What's up?
30K substream soon. Yes. Actually, some people were asking that last night, Wizard. We will definitely be doing a 30K celebration live soon. Hopefully, we're trying to figure out like what format to do it in, but yeah, we will be doing it soon. And Kiki and Luca had a question. Was your first date on the Disney cruise? Did you want to take that one?
No. So our first actual date was also by surprise, because we were talking about different things, and we had mentioned like what our favorite desserts are. So he was mentioning that he likes souffle, strawberry shortcake, and then we both said creme brulee at the same time. So I was like, jinx, because then we do that, and then I'm like, I have to take you to the best creme brulee place. I said we should do it as a welcome back to Cali dinner, which was going to be October 20th. He was going to come back to Cali, and that was going to be the first time I would see him since the meetup. So I was planning it. It's a very nice restaurant in Anaheim called The Ranch, and they have the best creme brulee.
The best creme brulee.
Sorry, it is the best. But it's a steakhouse. They do have a seasonal menu, which changes based off the season. So I plan to take him. I'm like, because he has this joke where it's like, don't forget your pants, because it was a fancy place. So I'm making sure like that we're gonna do this, and then we're talking about the dinner, and then all of a sudden I'm like, is this a date? Because I want to make sure.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I guess so. I haven't been on a date in a while, first date in a while. I was like, me either. So then I got actually really nervous.
Yeah, I got nervous because, as I said, it was 10 years since I've been on a date, because I was married the whole time.
Yeah. So he flew in from PA on the 20th, and then I picked him up, and we went to the
just for clarification, folks, I was already divorced. I wanted to clarify that. The divorce was already final.
We were both divorced, of course.
Yes. No, the way that I said it, when I said I haven't been out on a date, I was married. Like, so it kind of like sounded like, divorce was already.
So whenever
final.
I ever tell the story, they're like, so you watched him for 5 years, pretty much stalking him. You waited, and then you slid into his DMs. I'm like, shut up, guys, whatever.
Yeah.
It worked.
So Kiki and Luca says, did you get together and wrestle on the cruise? That was way before. That happened way before the cruise. It actually happened that week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I picked him up. We went to the ranch and had our first date. The poor waiters were waiting for us because I think our reservation was at 6, and then the restaurant was trying to close, and we just kept talking and talking. And I dropped him off, and then he, as my daughter says, George has self-control, because nothing happened that first night.
Yeah,
he did kiss me.
Yes, I did kiss her, but I was very respectful. I kept it. I kept. I had.
So my best friend and my daughter is 22. She asked me. So did you do it on the first night? I was like, no. They were both like, oh, George has self-control. I was like, what do you mean not me? They're like, you don't. You're probably wanting to, but he probably said no. I was like, thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Which is
it.
true.
Yeah.
But
the second night was very tough. I will say. The second night was hard. Giant Peter Venture said, the middle TV show when they had tickets for Disneyland and drove to Walt Disney World by accident. I remember that episode. That was hilarious. Has anyone ever done that? Like, I mean, I know we're all diehard Disney fans, but like maybe like when you first started becoming a Disney person, like have you ever, like maybe not traveled, but have you ever mixed up thinking Disneyland was Disney World or vice versa? I'm very curious. And he says, the moment with Topanga and Corey in front of the Fountain of Nations is so iconic, especially now that it's no longer with us. Yeah, the Fountain of Nations is no longer there, but yeah, love that scene. But yeah, so yeah, for our first date, it was then
in October. Our trip was actually in May, so we were together a while before.
Yeah, so we had a lot of practice prior to the cruise. But I came out 1 month later for her birthday, and her family threw like a big party for her. But it was really for
last year I turned 41. Okay. And I didn't have a big thing when I turned 40. My 40th birthday, I was newly divorced. My daughter took me and my best friend to Disneyland.
Hold that conversation. I just have to bring this up. So Keegan Lucas said, this is very juicy discussion. This is much better than talking about Club 33.
Oh yeah, because we've never.
Yeah, we never really discussed.
So when I turned 40, I went to Disneyland with my daughter and my best friend. We had to pick up my son because he was getting off of campus. We have a family tradition that we eat noodles on our birthday. He got upset because my daughter didn't prepare me noodles, so he prepared me a cup of noodle right before midnight so I can eat a bite of it. Because it's our tradition that noodles give you long life and you have to at least have some noodles when you have your birthday. So then 41 comes and I tell my mom that you guys are going to meet the guy like my boyfriend now, because then we got together October 29th. My mom was on one of her cruises, so she didn't get to meet him. My dad was out of town. And then so it was only my kids that met him.
Yes.
Met you. So then my mom was super excited that he's coming down for my birthday. And then so she decided to throw a huge birthday party at my cousin's restaurant. She closed out the restaurant. She found out that he's never tried Filipino food. She cooked a whole like feast of food and invited like all of my family. And my family's like, why are we having a birthday party when you're turning 41? I was like, I don't know. And then my best friend and my daughter, they like to pop my bubble. They're like, oh, it's a party for George. It's not even a party for
they
Abbie.
Used
it's like
her birthday.
Welcome, George. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Abbie.
It was basically using her birthday as the gimmick to meet me and ask me like all the questions, get to know me and everything.
Yeah, so because I was married for 18 years. My family did not get to go to the wedding because when I got married, I met my ex-husband 1 month before we went to Vegas and got married. So they didn't get to do the whole interrogation thing.
But they got to on me.
So then with him, they got to meet him, and I have a family picture of all of them in the interrogation table. But yeah, the party was not for me at all. They were planning all this food, and I'm like, can I at least have one of my favorite dishes on there? They're like, I don't know if George is going to like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it was a welcome George and happy birthday Abbie party.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. They got to interrogate him, and he passed with flying colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't crack under pressure. I actually live it. I actually run towards it. A lot of people run away from it. Like I run towards it because I love not even accepting the challenge, but I love catching people off guard when
And
they
he
think
did.
that I'm gonna.
So I
don't
have
flinch.
social anxiety. I did not want to be in the interrogation. My sister, on the other
She said,
hand,
"You leaving him?"
she's like, "You're leaving him?" I was like, "Yes." So my sister stayed for moral support,
Yes, she did.
and she was like, "Dude, George got it." So whenever we have to meet somebody or like have to do something, she's like, "It's okay, yeah, George."
Yep. Especially when you come in a big Italian family and then you meet a big Filipino family, there's really not a whole lot of difference. So it's
Yeah, and this big Filipino family have all these opinions. So
yeah.
but he passed with flying colors. This is the beginning of his second trip down here.
Yeah, and then the next time I came out was actually for I came out on Thanksgiving Day, and it was for Abbie's birthday. So
It was supposed to only be 2 weeks.
it was supposed to be 2 weeks. Yeah. So and that was more so still celebrating her because I made it still to be it was Abbie's birthday. We're still going to celebrate and everything, but it was kind of like out of my control. Usually, I'm very good at like party planning and setting things up. So this was the first year. So this is how it kind of circles back to Club 33. I was trying to figure out what to do for her because she's also one that's she's very simple. She doesn't like real extravagant things. She does not like surprises. Do not like I found that out very quickly. So but the Club 33 was kind of a surprise, but I had to kind of spring it on her a little bit early because I had to kind of describe to her the dress code. And she's like, "What are we doing? Where are we going? Like, why do I need to get like
dressed up for Disney?"
Yeah, like we're just going into the park. But then I kind of thought, okay, I want her to kind of feel comfortable with what she's dressing in because if she was to wear something to Club 33, even though it's appropriate, she'd be like, "Oh man, but it's Club 33. I wanted to like deck myself out a little bit." And I'm like, "Oh great, I ruined that." So I told her early, and she still was very excited and everything. So I didn't really know what to get her for her birthday, but I knew that was one thing on her bucket list that she always wanted to go into Club 33. But Haunted Mermaid says, "You two are super cute." Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And then Peter laughs at the sign, "Welcome, George."
Yeah.
Kev says, "I need an adult." Yes.
Yes, they put "Welcome, George."
Yeah. Good for you, Abbie. I'm proud of you for not being conscious or secretive about your age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If anyone wants to know, I'm 35.
But my kids say that he's older than me.
Yeah, they tease.
They tease him all the time.
Really bad
because first when we were starting to date, my daughter, bless her little heart, she does not have a filter in her. She was like the same thing. She's like, "Did you sleep with him the first night? Does he know that you guys have a big age gap?
Yeah.
Does he know you have adult children?
Yeah.
Does he know you don't want any children?
Any more
like
kids?
Me, my daughter, my son." I was like, "Yes, we went through all this." And then so she was like,
"Are you in a situationship?"
Yeah. So she was like, she thought like George was gonna be all like younger than me and like, but no, they tease him all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Because I really am an old soul. I love like classic traditional things. Like we play this game with like I at least play the game with her and her brother and their friends all the time, and they want to play with me because they get a kick out of it because they don't know like half the stuff I say because I had to pick a movie, a candy that you get at the movies, and the number was, I think, like, because it ranges from 1 to 10, so you have to pick that item of where you would place it with that number, which you're not supposed to know what the number is.
So there's a guesser, and the whole group, besides the guesser, knows the number, and based off of that number, the guesser is going to ask each person a question, and you base your answer off the number. So the candy, I don't know what number you were supposed to be.
So I think it was like number 5, I think. So I ended up saying snow caps. They had no idea what snow caps were.
Yeah.
So.
And then my daughter, Tim and my daughter have an inside joke now because my daughter, her number was supposed to be 9. And then she goes, okay, George, give me a soda that's a 9.
So for me, I love orange Fanta. So I was like so proud and like I was like, oh yeah, I own this. I was like orange Fanta. And literally her reaction, and I quote her again, she has no filter. She went, ew, why? I fucking hate orange Fanta. And I'm like, okay. So I always refer to her now as my little orange Fanta. Like that's just our joke. Because here's the thing. She's a tiny little thing. See, Abbie's small. Like Abbie's like
I'm 5 foot.
Yeah.
But she's 4'11"
and a half.
Because my daughter was a preemie baby, and I call her my little Simpsons monkey because she was not what I was expecting when I had her. They handed me to her and I cried because I was like, what happened? She looks like a little Simpsons monkey.
Yeah, she was like,
she was yellow and she was all hairy because she was born so early. I was like, I did not order a Simpsons monkey. I wanted a baby.
She was like, take it back.
Take it back. But I love her.
But she grew up to be a beautiful young woman.
And she is a firecracker.
She is a firecracker. Like when they say big things come in small packages, like
She
her personality is like wow. But that's probably why her and I get along so well because I don't have no filter. So
but
and then
she
I also
has
love
him.
Oh, she has
around her little fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, ended up buying her graduation dress, which she didn't ask, but it was like her funny way of saying like, oh, I'm looking at graduation dresses. You know, it's going to be Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's only $75. And then here I go, grab my phone and I Venmo her the $75.
And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. And then he's like, Angel, check your Venmo. I was like, oh my God. And my son goes, you paid me $25 to eat your mountain of meat. And Angel just has to say, I like this dress. $75.
And I said, you know, you're going to graduate soon after. So like, hold your horses. Let me scroll down. I'm going to come back up to the comments here. Let's see. Kiki and Luca, thank you so much. Gifted, I believe, 3 people Hollow Gelato memberships.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of content coming out for members. I recently dropped 2 videos specifically for members. They're the full length shows at Knott's Merry Farm, The Gift of the Magi, and Snoopy's Night Before Christmas. So it's the full complete show.
And then I think there's like some blooper videos up.
Yeah, there's some blooper videos and everything. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more content for members. So so thank you again so much, Kiki and Luca. And whoever did get the memberships, you won't be disappointed for sure. Okay, so let me come back up here. Let's see. George has been trained by debating Disney for many years. Yes. It's in my blood. It's in my mainstream.
Give me City Hall.
Yes. Family interrogations are fun.
Yeah, they loved it because, like I said, they didn't get to do it when I first got married. So, and they hated my ex-husband, so they were all in on interrogating him.
Yeah. Let's see. My parents met each other on New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's where a lot of people thought that I had already proposed because we were at Eve's.
This guy.
At Universal.
Yeah.
And I ended up posting pictures on Instagram, and I ended up saying Mr. and Mrs. Italiano.
And then my
And she
phone
got
blew
flooded
up.
with texts.
I was like, "What did you do?"
Yes.
I was like,
and
he's like, "What? I just made a post." I was like,
and then you said, "Show me
my
the post."
family.
And then she said, "Show me the post." And we looked at it. I was like, "See, look, I only posted the picture." And I said, "Happy New Year. I hope everyone has a happy, blessed New Year from Mr. and Mrs. Italiano."
Yes. And then I get all these text messages. Wait, did you get married? When did you get married? Why were we invited? Oh my gosh. I was like, no, that was just him just wording it to be funny.
Which, by the way, I already had the ring. It was just waiting for the time to propose. And actually, how I was going to propose was at Club 33. But then she ended up telling me, saying, like, just so you know, I don't like big, extravagant things. I don't like surprises. I don't like all eyes on me. And I'm like, oh, God, how am I doing? And then I had the opportunity to doing it on New Year's Eve. I'm not proposing at Universal. I'm sorry. If I couldn't do it at Disney, I'm not doing it at Universal. So I ended up doing it actually at her dad's house, just privately between the two of us. But what was funny about that was, and I'll get to that story real quick. But Kiki and Lucas said, what did your dad think of George?
My dad loved George. So I did not tell my mom that he was coming here on Thanksgiving. My dad knew because I live with my dad now because after the divorce, I moved back in with my dad because he wanted me to be able to take care of him and save on rent until I decide to buy a new house because I gave the rest of the house to my ex-husband and the kids, and then I moved in with my dad. So my dad has met George over
briefly, FaceTime.
But then, so he knew he was coming on Thanksgiving, but my mom did not. So when I picked him up after having Thanksgiving lunch with my mom, he got to spend some time with George. My dad is very sarcastic, and he knew he was going to meet George was going to meet my mom the following days. So he's trying to teach him really bad words to say to my mom in Tagalog, which is Filipino. And I'm like, don't teach him that. So they got off to they hit it off right away. And he even said on my birthday party, yeah, this is going to be my next future son-in-law, guys. Be nice
and
to
it was
him.
before I proposed.
Yeah.
But what was so funny is,
but he always goes, George cannot. No take backs. No returns.
Yeah, no returns. And I don't want that anyway. But yeah, he always says like the receipt doesn't have a 90-day return policy or anything like that. But he was more so just joking. But it was funny because they were constantly asking, is he going to propose? When is he going to do it?
He wanted to have a family.
I wanted to have the conversation with them
to
first.
ask for permission,
and
which
blessings.
My family is not used to. So then I said, "Hey, everyone, are you guys available in maybe April to have a family dinner?" And then my dad's like, "Oh, he's gonna propose that day,"
which it wasn't that date, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, they're going to be disappointed that was not the date I was going to propose. So I just said, screw it. Now, this comes to the story. So after New Year's, when everyone thought that I had already proposed.
We came home, and then my dad had a party, remember?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, there's, this is my daughter and then my future son-in-law before he proposed. And everyone's like, oh, really? And I was like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So after New Year's, and everyone thought that I had already proposed and everything, or we already got married actually. And I'm like, okay, so I thought I just got to do it. Just do it. So this was on January 2nd, and we were in our bedroom and everything. And it was actually in the morning. We just had woken up, and I realized too, I thought, oh my gosh, I have the ring.
Which he bought back in PA.
Yeah, I went to K Jewelers. And I I did my best to get it sized, but I couldn't get it sized without like knowing. I thought, oh my gosh, how horrible would it be that I do this whole proposal and the ring is either too big or too small? So I'm like, I need you to do me a favor. I was like, put this pillow over your face and don't look.
Michael, okay.
So I ended
Very
up
romantic.
Yes, I ended up putting the ring on her finger
with the pillow over my head.
with the pillow over her face because I just wanted to see, and it fit perfect and it looked perfect. And I thought there was no way, and I took a picture of it, and I said to myself, there is no way that I could take this ring off and wait for whatever date I'm going to. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take the ring, put it back in the box, and I'm just going to do it right now.
He let me take the pillow.
I'd let her take the pillow off first, yes. Okay. And yeah, so that's when I I did it. I had her remove the pillow.
2nd.
Yeah, January 2nd I proposed, and still so far the wedding is going to be in 2028.
Because we still have things to get lined up.
Yeah.
We want to move his mom here.
Yeah.
And make sure that we're all settled before that.
Yeah. So yeah, still 2028. And then of course we're configuring the guest list because we had like 800 people on the guest list. We're scaling that back because we kind of figured that we want we want money to be spent on us. We still obviously want to do a honeymoon. We are kind of already know what we want to do for our honeymoon, and
then since I learned real quick that I'm not doing a Disney wedding because how much
that's even more like that was crazy. George is so romantic.
Right? At least he let me take the pillow off.
Yes. Let's see. Yes, it was 800. As I said, we're definitely
scaling back.
Yeah.
So can you imagine? Because when we did inquire...
Here's the thing too, Kiki and Luca. Right now it's at 800. We weren't done yet. But we decided to stop and like kind of reconfigure.
No, but can you imagine? Disney per plate was $250 per plate. 1 plate of food and 1 drink per guest.
Yeah.
That's without anything else.
He's at Kiki Luca said, "Are you guys having your wedding at the Honda Center?" You would think,
right?
Yeah, it's during D23. Yep. Might as well. We have the whole arena filled up, so it saves us time. And Kiki Luca also had a question for you.
Yeah.
Question to Abbie: How has it been doing so much theme parks and having your own channel?
So when we met, prior to meeting him, I never liked taking pictures. I do take pictures when my mom forces me to, and I had to do it for family issues. That's why when I went to the meetup, my sister was like, I don't think you're really going to go. I'm like, I'm determined to go. I'm going to go meet this guy, and we'll see what happens. So then I met him, and they were like, okay. So when we started dating, they're like, how are you going to do that? I was like, well, I handled... So our first Disney date was when I realized that other people watch him on YouTube. Because when we went, it was the day of, first preview day of Tiana's. And we got on Tiana's, and we got off the ride, and we had like 5 cameras on us. And I'm like, oh crap, like what am I doing? Like how am I gonna do this? Like, so then I like stood behind him, and I realized I watched him on YouTube for the last 5 years. I forgot other people actually watch him because they were asking, come on George, do your spiel, do your Italiano spiel. So then I was like, crap, like they were all asking his opinion on the ride. We were on like 5 different lives, and I'm like hiding back, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be on camera anyway. It's okay. And then he had asked me to do one show about our his first time at HHN. I agreed. I said, okay, I will do the one show as long as you're sitting next to me.
She opened up that Pandora's box.
And then he was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, I can maybe appear 1 or 2 times. And then when he moved here and he said he wanted to like start his own channel, because he's always wanted to do it, and I am one to be very supportive, and I believe in what he wants to do, he can accomplish anything. So I was like, since you moved out here, you don't have a job yet, because he had moved, just pretty much dropped everything.
I literally dropped everything. I had 2 jobs over in PA. I was a caregiver for my mom, and I worked for Hallmark. And literally on the whim, as I said, like I took 2 weeks to kind of get some of the affairs in order for the most that I could. And literally, yeah, I dropped everything and moved out. So
when he said he wanted to start the channel, I was like, okay, I'll be behind the scenes. Like, I support him 100%, but he's going to be solely him. So that's why it was Citrico Central. And then I would appear every so often because we do the food reviews and like we were at dinner. So I had to like learn to open up, and like my mom was so proud. She was like, oh, you take pictures now, you post on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I kind of have to just because of the channel. And then that's when she even had the nerve to say, like, do you work anymore? I was like, yes, I do. I'm a full-time nurse. But I love it just because I like being able to support him. We have fun doing it. We don't go to the parks every time just to record. We do take time, park days just for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do help with like scheduling on like which foods we're going to hit. So we make sure we hit everything. And then just learning how to open up. And I really have like overcome that part. And then just having you guys to be able to say that you like what we do is all like the things I like motivates me. Like when we had a little 7-year-old ask us, you make videos?" He was like, "Yeah, we make videos." She's like, "I watch you guys." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Can you make other videos besides food?" And then yeah, just people coming up to us and recognizing us. That is what really like helps motivate what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, and she's a trooper for like someone that was not into that stuff. She only watched it. She never partaked into it unless it's like on like live streaming. You know, that's how.
No, even that took me a while.
That took a while. Yeah.
So I was watching him for the 5 years. I didn't actually comment until 4 years in. So once he got divorced, I waited a year and then I started commenting. So that like helped open up because I have very bad social anxiety growing up as a kid. So
yeah, but yeah, so I do appreciate her for letting me kind of live out my dream and wanting to do this and trying to grow this channel because I mean I think we're doing very well. It's definitely, and it keeps on growing.
Yes.
And but so yeah, I do appreciate that from her. That's something that I did not have in previous relationships.
So it's just balancing because he does have to work around my schedule. I still am a nurse. I work Monday through Friday, supposed to be.
Yes. And because I remember I mentioned like earlier about the Honda Center of the thing. So Peter says Reverend tomorrow.
I know. Maybe our wedding is gonna be harder tickets to get than D23.
Yeah, you never know. And Peter says, "Do you like that George was a risk taker?"
Yes, because then he would tell me like another thing he wants to do is possibly do like stand-up comedy. We have like this small laugh factory by our house, and I'm like, yeah, you should do it. even in PA, he was trying to tell me like he wanted to try it out.
Yeah, I
But
wanted to try
then-
like amateur hour, like
But then I'm
amateur
like,
night.
him moving out here gives him more opportunities. If you guys didn't know, George actually has a writing degree,
Hmm.
and he's a writer. So I was telling him, he tells me like the funniest stories that he can make up. So I believe in whatever he wants to do and pursue. I think he can do it. Mhm.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Let's see. And Peter says Jack Black's son recognized Mondo from Five Fires, and he had no clue that it was Jack Black with him. That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, it's interesting. We've had like 3 different kids on 3 different days in 3 different locations recognize us.
So
Like,
more kids recognize us at Disneyland,
yeah.
and then the older people like we had like 12-year-olds recognize us at Universal, and then just recently we were at Knott's, and it was like the
Like literally,
biker guy.
we were only in there for like less than 5 minutes. We're walking over to Camp Snoopy, and yeah, like this guy like recognized me like right off the bat, and he said, "I love the channel, I love the show." He's like, "I know who you are," like, and it's like that was really cool. So I love getting recognized. I love the attention. As I said, I can literally do crowd surfing. Like
Yeah.
that's my thing. Peter says George would be hilarious at a comedy club. Most comedians did start very local.
So maybe we'll see George's name in lights.
You never know. You might see the Italiano, because that's probably what I would do. Like that is like my signature name. That's who I resonate with. So like I would probably just be known as the Italiano.
Yep.
Yeah. My dad saw Fluffy many times when he did small local gigs before he became Fluffy. Yeah, I've heard. Gabriel Iglesias did it, and I think it's so funny that he even started on like the later seasons of all that. Like that was crazy with Nick Cannon. That is like so crazy. But yeah, so those are some like future endeavors that I have. As I said, I think I'm for sure like I would have to still brush up on like my craft, but I would love to do stand-up comedy. I think you guys can already tell like I have that personality, you know, and there's no holds bar for me with that. So but in any case, I think you have some things you want to showcase from Club 33.
Yeah. So Club 33 was awesome. I got to see past the door.
Yes.
It was
really quick, Haunted Mermaid says, "You're a natural jokester." Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I like hanging out with magical YouTubers that I mod for or know for 2 years. So much fun. That's awesome. That's great. And we appreciate you being here too.
Yes,
Haunted
thank
Mermaid,
you so much.
Thank you.
So yeah, so even though he told me a couple days before that we were going to Club 33, I did not ruin the surprise. I was so excited because, like I said, I wanted to go in there and see the inside of it besides just the hallway. So when we got there, we met Mr. Kev on the Go and Mademoiselle, and the 4 of us got to go up to the door, and they actually let us in. And I was like, oh, wow. So then they let us into the door into the where they have the Christmas tree and the stairs.
Oh, and by the way, just so you know, whoever you are, I don't care who you are, when you walk in, there's this power that comes over you that you feel like you're invincible. And like when you just see everyone else into the park and everything, you're like, I'm royalty, you're peasants. Like this is how it's meant to be.
So yeah, they let you wait. And then so there's the Christmas tree and the decorations there because it is decked out for Christmas. And then they give you the option of going up the stairs or the elevator. So we decided to do the full experience and go up the stairs. And just walking up the stairs, I was like, oh man, I'm finally getting to go in. And then you see you get to the front of the door and then you get to see the little 33 where all the people take pictures with their feet and stuff, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm finally in. And then they tell you the rules, of course, that you're not allowed to take pictures, no pictures in the bathroom. And then we were dressed up, and they showed us to our um, table, and it is a like a pre 4-course meal,
Mhm.
and then it's one price, and you choose 4 courses. Very, very, very good food. I got the potato gnocchi, which was amazing. And then I also got the soup, which was a curry soup, the filet mignon, and then the apple crisp creme brulee. And due to the pricing, I did not want to leave a crumb on the
Yeah, yeah. You want to try to eat. You want to be part of the Clean Your Plate Club at Club
Yes.
33, because I believe for the 4 course, it's $165 per plate.
Yes.
Well, sorry, not per plate. Sorry, per person
Yes.
for the set of plates.
Yes. So it's really nice because they have the little plate out that says 33, and then they let you take pictures of it, and then they remove it for dinner.
Yeah.
They were nice enough to give me a birthday card. So this is the card. It's the actual staircase. And then all the workers from Club 33 actually signed the card for me, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Which a lot of people don't really get that opportunity to get something like that, because a lot of people, they may have the opportunity to go to Club 33, but not too many people could say they can go in for their birthday unless they're actually members or family members of members.
Yeah. And then they already knew my allergies right away because I do have food allergies. So the service was great. And then we got to take pictures outside on the balcony. And then I had
And that's where I had my hello down there, peasants kind of moment. And then after the fact, you walk out of the door, then you're like, oh man, I feel dirty now.
So before they send you to the tables, they do allow you to look at the exclusive Club 33 merch. So you get to look at it. And then at the end of your experience, which they always call it an experience, then you get to buy what you want from Club 33, like the exclusives. They have specialty mugs and plates for the season. They had an ornament. They had some ears, some just for Club 33 and some that were seasonal. And then
the men's dress jackets were really nice too. I liked the regular one. The holiday one was a little bit too loud for me. I don't like very vibrant, bright colors like to wear on my body. I mean, unless it's like, a novelty t-shirt, but still the t-shirt's black.
Yeah.
But like those are really pricey. You're looking at like almost like $200 to $300.
Yeah. So
like
I think
items.
The regular holiday ears were like $85. And then the leather black Club 33 ears were $225.
Yeah. Then there was an ornament that is like showcased. It's a pretty big, like clunky ornament, but it shows like the window of Club 33 with the table, and you could turn it like both ways. Abbie wanted that, but I convinced her to get something else, which she will show to you in a second. But the reason why, because I believe that I actually have that ornament, but it's back in PA. And I'm just trying to locate it, But I mean, there'll be other opportunities for us to get it. But the item that she has here, I think, I actually like it a little bit more better.
Yeah. So because I don't really drink coffee, and then we don't have our house yet, so plates and everything not doable yet, just because we don't have the storage. But I really am into either the ornaments and like some specialty pins. So I got the Club 33 holiday pin.
Yeah, there you go.
So there it is. Very cute. Just a little memento of my Club 33 experience. And then, of course, I had to go to the bathroom because I wanted to see the bathroom. There was an attendant there filling up and cleaning up after there. And then they have little like mouthwashes there. And then I took home one of the towels. It's not even a real towel. It's like a disposable towel,
But it's very
but it's
sturdy.
heavy duty.
It's sturdy.
It is like multiple, could be used like you could really like try your hands. But yeah, I took one just to say that I was at the Club 33 bathroom.
It's like you have to. It's like a rite of passage.
And then, so after that, they give you all your little goodies into the bags that say Club 33. And then you walk around the park with your little bag, and everyone can see that you're in the
Mademoiselle
club.
was like living it up because she had like all bags, and she just like wanted to walk around the park just to say like, look, I just came from Club 33. So like it was hilarious. It was a great day.
Yeah,
it really
it was really great.
Everything
was
went off without a hitch. It was a
Mhm.
successful birthday for her. So
Food was amazing. Like I said, my filet mignon was cooked perfectly, and I did not leave a crumb because no, I love creme brulee, and their creme brulee was an apple one, and it was really good. So everything, the whole experience was amazing, and then we got to hang out for a little bit and ride a couple of the rides.
which at the time we didn't do It's a Small World holiday yet, so we were able to do that.
Yeah, and then so that was the day before my birthday. It was like at a lunchtime, and then
Yeah, because I tried getting it actually on her actual birthday, but there were no park reservations for any Magic Key holder whatsoever.
mhm.
But we did get park reservations for the 29th, and then went through my connections through the grapevine, and they were lucky enough to have a reservation for the 29th. So
so the experience in all was amazing. Like the restaurant is not actually that big when you would think about it.
yeah, the actual restaurant isn't like, because it's not compact, but it's just like one room, and there's only like a dozen tables. Now I have been to the lounge area, but you can't go into the lounge unless you're actually with the member. Which we didn't have the actual member with us that day, so we couldn't go into the lounge. Hopefully in time you can see the lounge. And also I would love for her to see 1901 over at DCA, because it's very nostalgic with like the photographs on the wall of Walt Disney and his family. It's very intimate, so more stuff to possibly look forward to, for sure.
But yeah, it was really great. And then that was Club 33. It was very nice.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't be like our last time,
hopefully.
Back in there, and it's one of those things where it's like you don't need to do it like all the time, every time, but like once in a while, just to say, hey, I'm going back to Club 33. It'd be kind of cool. Oh, and also too, after dinner, they give these little complimentary. We already had dessert; it came part with the meal, but little complimentary. No, they only had these specific ones. They're the holiday flavor. This one is peppermint, which actually is really good. I actually ate mine. And this one is gingerbread, because it's not that pepperminty kind of taste, but it has like the logo of Club 33 on it. So we each got one. So they were actually really good.
So that was our experience, and just grateful for how the channel is growing, and all of your love and support just helps keep us going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, with all the different events and the change of weather, it keeps getting me like in and out of being sick. So
so hopefully I think once like the holidays like calm down and she can actually like rest a little bit, and then off to Florida we go. So not till a few more months down the road. So Kiki and Lucas, are you going to eat it?
Oh yes, I will.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just I don't have very like my taste buds right now are not great. So.
Yeah. So luckily they're still sealed. It's still they're contained. And I think they last pretty long. So and it's not that far off from when we went. And also too, before we go, we thought it'd be kind of like a little fun kind of thing. So as you guys know, a lot of the fast food places are like really like jumping right now. Like Burger King is doing their promotional thing with the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. They have like the square yellow bun for like the kids meals, and McDonald's just got done with Zootopia 2. Then they did the Grinch.
Right now it's the Grinch meal, so it's an adult meal but for Grinch. But their Happy Meals are Disneyland 70th. And we've been really into the like unboxing. If you didn't see our unboxing of Pop Mart, which is dangerous.
It's very dangerous. We were just at Downtown Disney, and we went into the store. It was bad. We had to contain ourselves. But we walked out unscathed. And Peter, you said, please try them out. Try the SpongeBob at Burger King or Grinch at McDonald's. I heard a lot of people are liking the Grinch like meal things. Yeah. But sorry, as you were saying.
So we were really into unboxing, and for the most part, I don't eat that much, and my nephews usually know that I order a lot of kids' meals because I can't eat all the food. But I ordered kids' meals while we were here.
Grinch and SpongeBob. Okay, I'll definitely try both of them for sure.
And we got the 70th toys.
Yes.
So there's 70 toys for the 70th, and I have 2 of them. So I was thinking that we can open it while we're here.
Yeah, we were going to open it yesterday, and then I thought, oh, how about we open them on the live? She wasn't feeling very well, so she said, you just open both. But I said, but I wanted us to open one up together. She was giving me a hard time about it. So we did what all grown adults do. We did rock paper, scissors. And I essentially lost, as usual. She always beats me with everything. Don't have us play on Pixar Pier, the games, because she'll beat me every single time. I might have to do a video on that and literally show you guys how she creams me at those games on the pier. I
am one that grew up in Circus in Las Vegas. I would spend 2 weeks at a time during the summer just there stuck with the boardwalk games and circus games. So
yeah,
I cream him.
Yeah. So I said, okay, fine. I will open them on the live yesterday. And guess what I did? I forgot to. So since we were doing the live today, I thought, perfect. Best of both worlds. You feel a little better, so she'll be able to unbox it with me. But before we do, Kev on the go says, I was just looking at mine. I haven't eaten mine either. So
see?
You can go first. Oh, and while she's opening, here, I don't know if you guys can see. So here are all the characters that you can get.
So in each Happy Meal, there's 2 toys. So it gives you 2 choices.
So can you also get like 2 doubles of the same character, or is it automatically 2 different?
I don't know.
Or is it just random? They just pick 2
random.
and.
Oh, got Olaf.
Oh, we got Olaf. Oh, we got Mademoiselle in the
Hi,
house.
Mademoiselle. Oh, and sadness.
Sadness. Isn't that so like complete polar opposite? You have one that's like completely happy. And then you have depression. It's very sad.
This is me on 2 different days. Or on the same day. Yes. No, I'm 66.
Yeah, no, she's 626. She's 6, yeah. Which here's the thing. She's one that like doesn't get angry very quickly. She doesn't. Like she could get annoyed.
I got roid rage.
Oh, that she could, yeah. I was in the
It's
car
funny.
for it.
It's funny when I get road rage because then I'll just like F you, and then I'll go back to singing a
Yeah, we're singing a song. But that's what I appreciate her, because we all have our moments, like we just get pissed off, but she can like go really fast, because she's even taught me a thing. It's like, why waste all your time and energy and
Being
day
mad.
and life being mad? It's like,
because it's not gonna hurt the other person.
yeah,
It's just hurting you.
it is very true.
This is
So-
what happens when you spend how many months learning how to do that. Years, actually.
Let's see. I think we got the same ones.
Did we?
Yep. Yep, we did. Okay, so apparently how they do it is, I guess they match the same two. So I guess you can't get Olaf without getting sadness, or unless that was just a really bad coincidence.
I know.
But here's the funny thing. We're actually going to get McDonald's right after the live, and she's going to get a couple more Abbie meals because of it. So hopefully we get different ones. So we'll see.
But yeah. So we are due to go back home soon.
Yes, we promise we will be getting home soon. We have just a couple more nights at the hotel, literally 3 weeks. And it's so funny because we checked out and rechecked in, and the person, she's very nice about it, but she was just like, just so you know that there's like a contingency that someone can only stay a max of 21 days, and then you have to wait 48 hours before checking back in. Yeah. So we made the cutoff. But
and then she's like, you guys usually never stay this long.
Yeah, they know us here by now, and they probably really know us now.
Yeah.
So I was like, any discounts? Let's see. Has George yet to meet the Grinch? So yeah, we do have a video of us at Universal. We did Grinchmas, but it was for the annual pass holder holiday takeover night.
You would think it was easier to meet him that day.
It was much harder. It was literally more packed, more crowded. So unfortunately, I didn't get to meet the Grinch this year yet. But we're going to go back, and we're definitely going to meet the Grinch possibly. And hopefully when we get our picture taken this time, that the photographer actually can get all three of us looking at the camera at the exact same time. Maybe.
So last year when we met the Grinch, we stayed in line, and it was 3 hours because we didn't know that there was a second Grinch downstairs for pass holders. So we waited, and then because I had a Minnie Mouse necklace at the time, he's like, oh, you like that company? I was like, yeah.
He's like, I used to work for them.
So then we're like,
and then he said, did you know that Mickey Mouse is a female?
Yeah. So he was like putting down Disney, but at this time we're like, the three of us are conversating. She's just taking random pictures. So she took like 10 pictures, and none of us are looking at the camera at the same time. The people that took pictures of Max with us did a lot better.
Yeah, literally. Which we did meet Max again last year and this year.
But I think they said, I thought it was going to be easier because it's the pass holder takeover. But one of our friends that are our behind the scenes friends said that downstairs usually is easier to meet, but all of us are pass holders. So
yeah, so all three, because there's 3 Grinches. There's one in the lower lot, which Peter, you had mentioned. There's the one over by the tram, and then the one on the upper lot. All 3 where you couldn't get in line. But I do agree with you, Peter, that like on a regular operation day, we probably will go to the lower lot while everyone is on the upper lot for sure.
But we did do the tree lighting.
Yeah.
And we got to try some of the food.
Yes. Oh, and can I just have a little Italiana rant for a second here? There were how many people that we were all surrounded by? We were behind the one person that had their child up on their shoulder, which I'm okay with that. You know, I get it. I had a young kid once. I put my son on my shoulders when he was little. I get it. This child would not hold still, rocking back and forth, literally, and we're right behind. So literally, it's like one of those what are those things called that moves like it's like a dial kind of thing? It's literally me holding
It's
the
a
camera.
metronome.
Yeah, it's literally me holding the camera, moving along with the child. It's like
She would not stay still.
when the video comes out, I couldn't do the full show because of the copyrights with the songs, but you'll probably see some instances where you could see the child's head. But yeah, it was hilarious. And Mademoiselle gifted 5
Thank
memberships.
you, Mademoiselle.
And thank you, Mademoiselle. Greatly appreciate you as always. Vegas Disney RTV, welcome
Hi.
in. Wear a Netflix shirt when you meet the Grinch again. Oh, wow. That's I should. That's a good idea, Vegas.
So if you didn't see, when we went to Six Flags, I wore, for Fright Fest, I wore my Disney sweater because I don't have a Six Flags sweater. And the scare actor was like, wrong park, wrong park. She's like yelling at me.
Yeah, she's like following her because she was like a possessive kind of like zombie. And she's like, has that creepy voice. She's like, wrong park, wrong park. Wrong park, wrong park, wrong park. She's like going like real close to Abbie's face.
And then they did the same thing at Knott's the last time.
Yeah, we were going into Snoopy's Night Before Christmas.
Yeah, and they tell us or keep your drinks closed and everything. So we have the refillable cup, and then so I had it closed, and he's like, "I'm not gonna let you in." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, because your sweater says Disneyland. And I was like, oh crap.
We thought it was because of the drink, and we're like, it's sealed. Like, but no, and he was playing along with us. It was really fun. And I said, well, maybe next time we come back, maybe then we'll both wear one of each, Disney and Universal. He started laughing. So it was a great time.
Yeah.
But yeah. I love how the companies can like poke fun at each other in a respectable way, of course,
But yeah, that would be funny wearing a Netflix
That would
shirt.
be. If I wore a Netflix shirt when we meet the Grinch, because those actors, like, they know how to impromptu. Like, they are very quick-witted in how they act. Universal really knows how to. I think even Disney at times knows, like, how to get, like, because it's one thing that if you're portraying, like, a full fur character, but when you're doing a face character that you actually have to talk, you have to have the voice, the mannerisms, everything of that character. So, yeah, but that's a good idea, Vegas Disney. I think I might do that. I might. I should just blow them like all out of their minds. Wear a Netflix shirt, have a Paramount Plus, like one of those game hands. Have a Disney Plus hat, like just go full complete
opposite.
Like, yeah. Like he'd probably like just go all out. Like, what in the world is this? Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
Yes.
But in any case, everyone, I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna go get our food. As I said, we're probably gonna get McDonald's again just to see, because she's going to get a couple more Happy Meals, see if we get the same things again. So, but we want to thank you all so much for joining us tonight on the live. This was kind of a different kind of live. This was more of like an intimate kind of like portrait of us, you know.
Yeah, because I think we've told our meet cutes in different ways, and not the full like story. So.
Yeah, so we got to like really sit down, talk with you guys, and how it even tied into Abbie's birthday, you know, going to Club 33, showcasing all her gifts and everything, and just talking with you guys. We always have a great time doing so.
Yes.
And again, you know, shout out to everyone in the chat, and also a special thank you to Kiki and Luca and Mademoiselle for gifting the 8 memberships total. We greatly appreciate you both.
Yes, and whoever got the memberships, you will not be disappointed.
Yes.
And
as I said, I have 5 videos uploading as we speak. So hopefully they agree, with me. But I'll do my damnedest to get them up. And as I said, a lot of them are of the holiday videos that we covered. So
Yes.
definitely check them out. And in the meantime, I have lots of shorts up, and more shorts are coming as well. So
yes.
But in any case, thank you all so much
Thank you.
for joining us. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all the support and love. We greatly appreciate it.
We really take it as you're our Hollow Gelato Familia.
We really do. We're not just saying that. We really, truly mean it. And
we wouldn't be doing this without you guys.
We wouldn't be doing it. Absolutely. So in any case, folks, this is Abbie. I'm George, the Disney Italiano. And as I always say, in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.